Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Darksiders 2. I'm about to head into the Well of Souls. I have no idea what is waiting for me. Should be exciting. Probably going to be fighting Absalom. At least that's my guess. Or a Darkfall War. I wouldn't be surprised if they made me pick between restoring mankind or restoring the Nephilim. But if they allowed that kind of choice, then they would have to somehow import that into the third game or manipulate the story in such a way that would fit either choice. So, who knows? I'm just theorizing. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Have you ever wondered, Death, why you are untouched, while those around you wither and rot in the grip of corruption? Could it be that you are already blackened by the sin of betrayal? How can you defeat that which seethes in your own heart? You cannot stop me without forever damning your soul!
Alright, bitch. Let's go.
Then so be it.
Ow. Glad I got health potions. Ow. This is not cool. Out. That's what I've been trying to do. Oh.
Take my hand once more, brother.
No.
I've killed Absalom, stopped the corruption. I stand at last at the Well of Souls, with no idea what I must do next.
It is quite simple, and yet most difficult.
I'm in no humor for riddles, Crowfather.
You may tap the power of the well to return the kingdom of man, or you may resurrect the Nephilim. But know that choosing one will forever doom the other.
My brother War. I would protect him above all.
To return man to the earth will require a sacrifice. Thus, from death came life, and the seeds of humanity were resown. But death's journey was not ended. On the shattered earth, his brother War had slain the destroyer.
You will be hunted. The White City for certain, the Council, and there will be others. You would wage this war alone?
No. Not alone.
War had broken the seventh seal, summoning the horsemen of the apocalypse. And the number of the riders shall ever be 4.
Well, I can't blame them for railroading us into that decision. It makes sense. They needed a certain ending and somewhere to kick off the third game, which I'm sure they'll probably make as long as the second game did well enough. I rather enjoyed this game. It took me a long time to actually get through it, but that wasn't from a lack of interest. It was just a lot of stuff on my plate. This is a good game. If you haven't played them, I highly suggest that you play through the first and second. They are fun. Combat's fun. It's similar to Prince of Persia, like the new 3D ones, or similar to some of the three-dimensional Zelda games that seems to be what a lot of people reference it. And so if you've enjoyed some of those games, this is a good place to get some more of that type of action. The story is so-so. I enjoy it, but I like stuff that other people don't really care for. I haven't really heard either way if people have said that they found the story strong or weak or whatever. Either way, it's been enjoyable. I'm looking forward to the third game. I'm not sure which rider it will feature. I cannot think of the names of the other two. I think one of them's like Fury, and the other one is like, I don't know. One was female, the other one's a male. And from the way that they had this closing image, the way that they were standing, War was on the right, Death was next to him, then the other guy, and then the female. So that may suggest that the third game might have the male protagonist, or it may have the Fury. I think that's Fury is the female. Not sure. Either way, should be interesting, and I'm looking forward to them working on that game and getting some stuff out whenever it happens. I don't know. I've been thinking about what other games I'm going to be doing in the near future. There's several games I'd like to play, but one of my biggest issues is lots of games, not enough time to play them. Currently I'm looking at Dishonored. That came out last week, and I'm looking at probably doing a, if I can manage it, I don't know, a full stealth playthrough with no kills. I've heard that that's possible, but I'm not sure if every level is that way or not. I'm gonna have to take a look through some of the achievements and maybe I can figure out. Other games that I'm looking at playing is going to be the Assassin's Creed series. It's something I've been putting off. I started on the second game, and a lot of people, well, a lot being one person, so no, not a lot. One person was like, oh, this is an old game, why the heck are you doing a playthrough of it? And because of that one person, I actually just stopped it. But what I'm thinking about doing is a full story only playthrough where I don't do a whole lot of showing running around town. It's going to be mainly memory sequences, running through all those for the next for 2, for Brotherhood, for Revelations, and I don't think I'm going to get it done before Assassin's Creed 3 hits at the end of the month, October 30th. I will be most definitely going to the midnight release of that game and playing it opening night. So you can look forward to gameplay footage of that in the near future. Another game series that I'm looking at is maybe doing the Halo series, because Halo 4 is coming out. I have played some of the games. I've played the first one on PC. I've played the second one on my Xbox 360, even though it's an Xbox game. And I've played part of the third. Never finished the third, and I haven't played Reach yet. So I've been thinking about maybe going through and playing all those games, and perhaps I can get them done by the time Halo 4 is released. I've seen that the game has already been leaked. Somebody out there has a copy of the game and has been posting footage on various sites. I don't know if this can get shut down or not, because it's still like 2 months before the game even is supposed to be released, and I'm sure that they'll be cracking down on that as hard as they can to try to keep as much of the game a secret as they can. Either way, those are my plans for the future as far as this channel. Dishonored in the next day or two. Probably I'll actually might start playing that right when I get done with this, and then just delay uploading. And after Dishonored, I'll be doing the Assassin's Creed games. From what I've heard, Dishonored is rather short, like maybe a dozen missions total, and each one can run about half an hour, depending on how you sneak around. So
you're alone, Lilith? Where are my Nephilim?
My prince,
The end war is upon us. Yet instead of the army you promised me,
Death has returned man to the balance.
I await your punishment.
This time, Lilith, you will get no pleasure from it.
Cool, Nightmare Mode. I guess that's a new difficulty. I've heard about New Game Plus. I'll do that later. But anyways, I'm going to call this the end of my playthrough. Thank you all for watching. And please, check back for some of my other playthroughs. I've got a lot of games coming out that I'm working on. Anyway, see you later.